Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I am extremely ecstatic to be here joining all of you today on this live. My name is Jennifer Johnson. I am the Vice President of Field Development over at Me Wellness, and I am joined today by quite a few of our wellness affiliates. And you're probably wondering, what is a wellness affiliate? What does that mean? Well, our wellness affiliates are our field, and they are our field, our tribe, our community of women who are here to build the foundation at Me Wellness and help us thrive for years to come. We have a panel of some great wellness affiliates today from all different backgrounds. Some of them have been in the direct sales industry with other companies. Some of them are brand spanking new. They've never been with a company before. It doesn't matter here at Me. We welcome anyone. We love to have people join us who are passionate not only about health and wellness, but passionate about entrepreneurship and the products that we have. All natural, plant-based products that truly do what they say they're going to do. And I am just so thankful to be part of this company and be able to be surrounded by this tribe of women. We have lots of wellness affiliates across the U.S., and the ones that we selected today are ones that have been with us for quite some time now, since almost the beginning. We fully launched in January 2020 this year, and it has been a tremendous ride so far. And we are looking still for more of our wellness affiliates to join us. And if you hear something today that strikes you, or you hear something that really is something that resonates with you, maybe something somebody said, maybe something that somebody had said about, their story, because you're going to hear different stories and different questions that I'm going to ask to our wellness affiliates. And I just encourage you guys to sit back and listen. And if someone invited you to this live, I encourage you to get with them after and just talk to them about what you heard. Ask those questions that need to be asked, and they are more than willing to help you. Also, you can reach out to myself. At the bottom of your screen, you'll see a little banner going across that says Jennifer J at MeWellness.com. You can always reach out to me as well. But I'm going to stop talking because I really want to focus on these women, because again, they were driven to Me Wellness, and they came to Me Wellness for a reason. And I have a bunch of questions, and of course I do forget sometimes, so I always have to make notes for myself. But I want to first start off with one of the first who joined us and really started to help us build this community and tribe of women, Ronnie, who also is, we know her by Veronica Salazar, but we call her Ronnie. Hi, Ronnie. How you doing?
Hi there. How are you?
I am doing well. Thank you so much for joining us and being on the live today. We're so excited to speak with you.
I'm excited to be here amongst all these beauties.
Yes. And Ronnie, why don't you share where you are currently in the U.S.? Where are you currently residing?
I am in the windy city of Rancho Cucamonga.
Hey.
It's the west coast windy city known as Rancho Cucamonga.
And I always I always say that wrong. Rancho Cucamonga. Did I say it right?
You said it just exactly as you would say it if you're from Rancho Cucamonga.
Yes. So there you go. I can move to Rancho Cucamonga. Awesome. So I want to ask you, Ronnie, because you were the first in our Southern California area to join us as one of the wellness affiliates. And you've really built a tremendous tribe of women and started this community for us as we continue to build this foundation. So I want to ask you this question. What brought you to Me, and what were the things that you wanted to specifically know before joining? If you could share that with everybody.
Okay. So I didn't know everything when I joined. I just did it. And I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't know what I was signing up for, but I knew that a couple of the things I was looking for to start a direct selling business for not myself, but my community, really. When I started, we were in the midst of COVID. We were shut down and women were looking for things to do. They were sitting at home, and I wanted to begin in a direct selling company. But one of the biggest things for me that I was like, this has to match all of the things, was I wanted to support another female in business. And a lot of direct selling companies are male dominated, and this was one that was female based, and that attracted me more than anything. I think that hit one of the biggest things on my list, in terms of supporting another female, because that's big for me. And when I started, again, it was a new company. We had just launched our business October 2019 for AMI, but really launched at the beginning of this year. And the things that attracted me to the brand was not only the female empowerment part, but also the products were so focused on wellness. And at the time when we were in the midst, knee deep with COVID, mental health was such a huge opportunity, and it still is. And we have products that are so good for helping anyone cope through a stressful time. And so that obviously was something that was big for me too. It must be wellness. It must be female owned. And I just jumped in, and I think that's the beauty of AMI, is it is so different than other direct selling companies in the sense that it matches all of the things that people are looking for right now: additional income, wellness, supporting other women in your community, the newness of the product. I didn't want to represent a company where everyone already knows the name. It's a new company, it's a new brand, and it's evolving. And so when I jumped into a me, like I said, I didn't have all the answers. I didn't ask all the questions, but in my heart, it just felt right.
Love it. I love it. And I love hearing your story, because I remember when you and I originally started speaking, and I could feel that in the conversation that you wanted something that fit your needs, what you were looking for, checked off those boxes. And during the time that we've been experiencing this pandemic, it felt right for you. And being able to partner with a female-led, female-focused, female-founded company was something near and dear to your heart, and you have truly made an impact. I mean, I'm wearing this amazing sweatshirt. I'll tell you, Ronnie doesn't just do a me for all of you. She also runs a very successful retail business. And she came up with this, and I would turn around, but I don't want to stand up and show my jeans and so forth. But again, it's all about that community. Like Ronnie said, she came up with this idea about these sweatshirts. Our CEO and founder was like, absolutely, I love it. Female empowerment, female focus. We want to hear your feedback. And we, had Ronnie run with it. And thank you again, Ronnie, for contributing so much to our community and being a part of it, because you are truly making a difference.
Oh my gosh, I can't do it without any ladies here. And with the support from you and Trinity, we are a community. We're all one. And I accept all of the nice, kind words. You are going to make me cry. Literally, this is like what I needed to hear today. But that's, this is truly all women, all in, and it's not just one, it's a vibration of all. So thank you for creating that. And I'm honored to be a part of these beautiful women here on this panel today. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, we love you, Ronnie, because you have really brought a tremendous amount of powerful women from all facets, all walks of life. So thank you again for building and starting to build that foundation through Southern California and throughout the U.S. I have another question. I'm going to turn that same question over to Michelle Swift. Michelle Swift, my question to you, same thing as it was to Ronnie, is what brought you to me, and what were the things you wanted to know before joining? And the reason I'm going to tag you in this, Michelle, is because Michelle does not have a background in the industry. She doesn't. So I feel that her story is a unique story in and of itself because she doesn't have the knowledge. She doesn't have the know-how. She's jumping into an industry that she's probably heard a lot about over the years. And I just want you, Michelle, to be able to share with those out there that are watching your unique story and what really made you say yes to the Me opportunity.
Okay. Hi, I'm Michelle Swiss. What brought me to AME was my friend Kelly Michelle. She is here on the panel today. She reached out to me and she asked if I had time to watch a video. And at the time I wasn't available to get on the Zoom it was the Zoom. I didn't have time to jump on that Zoom with her to watch the opportunity for AME. And I said, I'll take a look at it later. And I did. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, this looks cool. I really like the products. They look awesome. So when I talked to Kelly Michelle, she said, okay, what do you think? And I'm like, yeah, that's cool and everything. And I love the products. So I'd like to try the products. And I want to join, but please don't expect me to build a team because I've never done this and I don't know what I'm doing. So please don't have any expectations for me to do that. And she's all, no problem. Whatever you want to do. You're joining. This is your business. It's organic. Let it unfold how it's supposed to. I'm like, okay, cool, because I do not sell. And one thing about this, we don't sell. We share. We share the products for wellness. And that's one thing that, well, that's one of the reasons why I really, really decided then to start a team. But it was actually after I started working in the back office in AME University and all the cool tasks that are there for us to educate us on the products and building our community. There's so many cool things for us to do and work with, and we get to earn points. And so while we're learning, we're earning, and we get to get products for us, or we can get the products and share them. So I really decided then to jump in because then I started earning money. Like, oh, I wasn't expecting this. I didn't come and ask or look for this opportunity. It came to me, which it was totally divine timing. And with that, I told Kelly, I said, okay, help me out, girl. Show me, guide me, mentor me. What do I need to do to help build a team? Because I want to share these amazing products with everybody, but I also want to share this awesome community of women. Everybody that I have met have become my sisters. And I know I can call on Joanna, on Heather, on Michelle, on Ronnie, on Kelly, on you, Jen, at any time, whether it is to jump on a call and go just share the opportunity or our products with people, or just if I need some advice or wisdom, encouragement, you're all there. We all support each other because together we thrive as a whole. We rise together. We are here to lift each other up. So that's what brought me.
Love it. You know, and the thing is too, the divine, it was like that divine intervention. You didn't have a preconceived notion. You listened to your friend, Kelly Michelle, and you let her know, hey, I'll watch, I'll listen, I'll, do whatever. And you never thought that this was going to be that calling and that opportunity for you to be like, welcome, come on in. We're happy to have you. And just listening to what you said, Michelle, in regards to the learning while you're earning, that's huge. I hear that all the time from many of our wellness affiliates. You guys are able to learn many, many things in our AME University, help you build and thrive in your business, and you're earning while you're learning to be able to use those points to redeem in the company store. And it's just one of those additional perks and benefits that we give our wellness affiliates. And we're so excited and so happy to have you part on this journey with us. And you said it, Michelle, exactly what Kelly said, and something we tell everybody. We will meet you along your journey, whether that journey is a couple hours a week, you're just wanting to dabble, do a little bit here and there, or it is a full-blown, I am ready to jump in and build a community and a tribe of women to be able to lift them up and grow. And, that's huge. That is definitely huge here. And we are so excited to have you on this journey with us, Michelle.
Thank you so much, Jen. I love it here. One other thing I did want to just mention, the webinars and the Zoom calls that you all provide for us through the comments in our back office, they're amazing. We learn so much. You're always there to support us and help us along our way. So thank you so much. It's awesome.
You're very welcome. And you know what? I'm looking at my questions, and I have someone in mind to answer this next question. The question is, what makes our products unique from other companies, and what are your favorite products? I am going to ask Kelly Michelle to discuss this one and bring it to fruition to everybody watching, because you have experience, Kelly Michelle, in the industry, and you've been with a company that is amazing. It's an amazing company, great company, and you saw that divine intervention, and your path changed, and you looked and felt that calling to be part of this community of women and thrive. And I know that you have some great product recommendations and what you're thinking about the products, what it's done for you, and how they're unique and they stand out from others. So Kelly Michelle, I'm going to have you take this one.
Okay, I was so in my head thinking that it was going to be Heather, because I listened to Heather's passion about products and stuff like that. And I've learned so much from Heather, especially about our fantastic face and body oils. So that's just the synergy of us as a collective group, is that we all have such passions about our products. I'm going to talk a little bit about our tinctures, because I could go on and on and on, but I'm going to focus on the tinctures. And when I came into AMI, I started with the what's called our seasons, and that is for womb health. And I'm very passionate about the divine feminine energy and the awakening of all of that, and how important it is to have a healthy womb. And our seasons line really supports that. So when I came on, I was actually going through, I had been going through hot flashes for a while. My doctor, in his best interest, prescribed me Lexapro, which is an antidepressant, which has the side effect of controlling hot flashes. And because he was my doctor, and I said, well, okay, I understand, and I'm going to follow this. And I really think it's another one of those divine moments. But if only a percentage of the Lexapro as an antidepressant is going to help my hot flashes, where does the rest of the pill go if it was designed for antidepressant? Because anybody who knows me knows I'm not a depressive person, very high energy. I got a lot of things going on in my mind, and so when I started taking the pill, I quickly noticed that I was sleeping 12 hours a day. I didn't have any feeling good or bad. My creativity was lacking. I was really I wasn't present, and I couldn't grasp anything. My mind was really just dull. But I thought maybe after 2 weeks, everything would kind of get itself in balance and it wouldn't be a problem, but that wasn't the case. In the meantime, my beautiful friend Ronnie, and that's another story of synchronicity, posted about me, and I, was like, well, whatever it is she's doing, I'm going to do it too, because I know it's going to be good. So I joined in and signed up, really no questions asked. And I started with that particular product, with the Hot Flash Rescue. And with that, I did the menopause relief and the Hot Flash Rescue simultaneously. So I went from having hot flashes every hour to hot flashes maybe 7 times a day. I'm a breast cancer survivor. So the medication I was taking, tamoxifen, and my breast cancer is hormone related. So I was very intrigued by the fact that it was hormone free and all plant based, and it didn't have black cohash, because I'd had a negative experience with black cohash. And so I was really tickled about that it really worked. And so I was able to come off the Lexapro, which I was going to come off anyway, and it wasn't doing anything for my hot flashes. And then at the same time, I was taking the menopause relief daily. So in combination with taking the menopause relief daily and the hot flash rescue as needed, my hot flashes overall have really dissipated. again, and another thing too with the menopause relief is that when I started hitting menopause, I would get these crazy cravings, and I was doing the keto, and so I was buying the keto friendly peanut butter cookies or peanut butter cups, and I was keeping them in the freezer, but I was taking those out and I was actually putting peanut butter on top and eating those, because you talk about your Oreo cookies, try one of those. So I'm like, it can't be that bad because it's keto friendly, and I'm just going to add a little bit of peanut butter. But so that really took away my cravings. But here's the thing: when you're prescribed a pill to fix something as a solution, and it's the side effect of the pill, what goes on with the rest of the pill? How is that affecting your body? You have to ask yourself, what is going on there? And why do our physicians feel that that is an acceptable way to make us better? And when you can put in a plant-based product into your body, number one, you're raising your vibration because you're dealing with plants, right? And, it's such a better way to go. I only can think about women out there, and same with our young women that are on certain types of birth control because of what they're going through in their womb space and how that birth control is really affecting them. My daughter had an experience with that when she was taking the NuvaRing. She is prone to melancholy a little bit. And the next thing you know, she's in this depressive state. I took me 2 weeks to get her out of it and to get the ring pulled out of her. And she was so happy because she could see that there was a difference in her life. But at the time, because she was naturally melancholy, she just thought it was a normal state for her to be in. So, when we are looking at what we're putting in our bodies as women, especially when it's affecting our hormones, it can create and wreak havoc, especially on our young women today, which is, I think, really important. So my daughter was using the PMS. She has a very good, healthy periods, not a lot, no cramps. She's not freaking out. She feels better. So I just think that that's amazing. So when you have products that are truly transformational, that help you feel better so you can show up, when you're not missing 3 days out of the month and feeling guilty and that there's something wrong with you because it's just a natural process of life that you're going through and you're being shamed for that, having a product that can fix that is amazing. And it's consumable. And you need it every 21 days. And as a businesswoman, that I can't deny that. That's something that's very attractive. When you have a consumable product that works, that truly is changing lives, that's a win-win.
Love it. And there is a method to my madness. Why I started with you, Kelly, on that question, because it's going to be the same question going over to Heather, who is going to talk about the oil aspect, which is our face and body oils, because Heather has come to us with 30 plus years in the esthetician industry, in the skincare industry. And she is a sponge. She is a wealth of knowledge, and she's really taken the herbal face and body oils to the next level. When I mentioned before about Ronnie, with the sweatshirt here that I'm wearing, going to our CEO and founder and saying, hey, I got a great idea. Well, guess what? Heather's got so many great ideas and so many things to share that she's been in contact with our CEO and founder, Trinity Gothrop, to share those things. And that's what we are here. We're not just a community of women lifting each other up. We love the feedback. We love the, here, I have an idea. How can we run with that? How can we tweak that? So Heather, I'm going to turn it over to you, and I want you to share about your knowledge and what our face and body oils can do.
Okay. Wow. I don't even know how to put that in a short amount of time. You know me, but here goes. I have to start by saying I reluctantly joined me for personal reasons because I've been looking for years for tinctures for my personal use and for that of my clients, and I didn't want to like me. I've never found tinctures that worked, and I hated that it was a direct sales company. Okay, it's drilled into us not to like it in my industry for some stupid reason. All right, so I joined for the tinctures, and I joined straight with corporate. I didn't sign up under somebody. And Jennifer hooked me up with Kelly Michelle, who is my long lost sister. I'm convinced of it. All right, so I have to say that. Then I met Michelle Swiss, and we are so connected. She knows if I'm hurting. She knows if, I mean, literally, we are across the country from each other, and those two are my long lost sisters, and the rest of them, from Joanna to Michelle Ballard, and some that aren't on here, and including you, Jen. To be able to say that the VP of marketing at a company is your sister. Okay, so I joined for the tinctures. I stayed for the community. I still hated that it was direct sales. And I was using, I was like, okay, I was using topical hemp on my clients. And I've used so many different brands trying to find the best brand. And none of them were as good as I knew they should be, and they were way too expensive for what I knew they should be, especially in my industry. And so I'm using the tinctures, and they're working. And then I have my 2-year, I have my clients, and I'm using the CBD for, and I'm just using the pure in my facials and in my treatments, and sampling them. They thought they were using my elixir, and they weren't, and they were using this instead, and they were like, "This is, what have you done? This is amazing!" And it was amazing to me to change in, because I had already had my own elixir that I had had for years, but it didn't have the full spectrum CBD in it. I can't. That requires a lot, and my clients were just amazed, and I started using it I was using it on myself for the other reasons. I'm like, okay, this isn't really going to work, like the Soothe for my tendinitis. And I looked at my shoulder, and the skin was amazing. And then I started noticing that I used the Dream on my grand princess. She's 2 years old, and I started using it on her to help her sleep, because she had a rough first year, and so we were working really hard to find a way to make her feel safe. She's, we have custody of her, and to help her feel like this is her home, and she knows this was her room. And she has skin problems because she was born with so much stress and so much things that shouldn't have been in her system. And so I'm using the Dream, thinking, okay, hopefully it'll help her sleep. The next thing I know, her skin's clearing up. And so the Soothe is helping me internally. The Dream is helping her topically. My clients are talking about their skin glowing, and I'm like, I love this product so much that I'm doing away with my own elixirs. I now will only. I want all my clients to use the Me topicals on their skin, and there are 5, because you have the pure in 2 different amounts, and then you take the pure, and then what do? This is where I get so excited. Trinity, I'm obsessed with Trinity, and she knows it. She went, yeah, who's going to stop with just topical full spectrum hemp? And they're done that. No, this woman took her background and found the absolute best synergistic blends of plant, not just herbs. So it's not like it's just lavenders. She's pulling from mushrooms and roots, and oh my gosh, she knows her stuff, and it makes me, I get chills. I'm that passionate about this stuff. So I'm researching, and I'm like, what is she? Because she didn't create it for skincare. So I knew. So I broke down all the ingredients. I'm like, this does this, and this does this. So this amazing product that she made for inflammation internally, and calming your mind, and balance, your daily balance. And then the Dream is a little separate, but I'll address that. Do the same exact thing for your skin. I get so excited over that. So a client's like, well, what should I use for my sensitive skin? It's not inflammation, it's not psoriasis, it's not acne, it's not eczema, but it's sensitive. It sensitizes easily. Come. And it worked. It helps so much. Or if they do have the acne and the inflammation or the psoriasis or eczema, any of those that show up in the skin that are coming from inside, it's inflammation. It clears it up. It's so amazing to me, and it's because she picked the synergy of the products that she used, and then to put it in meadow foam oil to make it penetrate deeper than anything else can, and then to put sunflower seed oil on top of that, except for the Dream. Do not ever use the Dream on your face during the day. And she leaves the sunflower seed oil out because that does energize you, and it really does. So that's not in the Dream. And Trinity, I've become so obsessed with this company. I love this company. I so much. What kind of a company can you email the owner and say, will you please create a skincare line for us? Because I can't make mine anymore because of COVID for a whole lot of reasons. Please, please, please. And have her respond and say, I'll entertain that. Let's brainstorm. Oh my gosh. Okay, she made my year. So why do I love Me Wellness? Because there is only wonderful things to say about this company, from the amazingness of the people, the amazingness of the products, the vision, the owner, the fact that it's women driven, and that we're on a mission to heal not just ourselves and our family, but our entire community. And I'm all about beauty from the inside out. And these products do that, because you feel so good and you feel beautiful, and you are beautiful because the products are just amazing. That's all. I could keep going. I'll stop.
Oh my gosh. I did, guys, everyone that's watching, I did not pay her. I did not entice her. I'm not giving her a free product because that is totally, not right to do. This is a true testament. And one thing I do want to say is, you heard Heather, because again, she's an industry veteran as an esthetician. So you heard her mention some medical terms. I just want to let everyone know, we don't treat, we don't cure, we don't heal, but everybody's wellness is different, okay? And I want everyone to understand that. So, and everyone's unique story is unique to them. So it seems like we have a trend here about each of you sharing your passion and your love. So I'm kind of just like going to get rid of the questions at this point. And I'm just going to move on, and I'm going to pull up Michelle Ballard, because Michelle Ballard is, again, another amazing, unique person and story. That's one thing I like to do here. I may be the VP. You heard Heather's like, oh my gosh, the VP and the owner and the founder and all this. But you know what? We are in the weeds. We are in the trenches. We are in with our wellness affiliates. We are in with our customers. I've made customer calls before, and people almost are like screaming on the phone like they're talking to somebody on the executive team. But that's what we do here. And I love to get to know each of our wellness affiliates when they join in this business. I make those personal connections. And Michelle Ballard is no different. I love her story. I love her passion. I love what she exudes. And I want to Michelle, just tell us why a Me for you, because it seems like that's the trend that we're doing here. I'm going to throw the questions away, and I'm going to turn the mic over to you.
Okay, well, good, because questions scare me. Oh, my gosh. I was like, please ask this one, not this one. Okay, all right. Okay, good. No, I'm here. So I actually started, and I'm one of the Kelly Michelle crew also, watching her kind of post about everything. But I did miss the memo that said I was supposed to write like what I do next to my name on this StreamYard right here, and I didn't do that. So I'm actually a school psychologist. And one of the big things that brought me to Me was that mental health aspect. So I do end up with a lot of students, and I'm in a high school setting for the most part with secondary. So I do end up with a lot of students, but at the same time, over the years, a lot of people that I work with dealing with anxiety and depression, just big time. And for me, I like to even be able to gift things to people. So why not have something, you know, that I can kind of make some money off of, right? But I'm gifting these things to people. And if they enjoy it and they love it just as much as we do, then maybe they hang out with us in this community as well. You know, and the whole goal just to help others, do what we can to help others. So mental health was a huge reason that I was like, Amia's, and I know people don't like to say it, but literally like no brainer for me, especially the cost at which to own your own business is like nothing. Why not jump in? Why not give it a try? I started this business before I even tried anything. Kelly's like, oh, I'll give you some samples. I'm like, okay, but I'm still signing up right now. All right, okay. Another thing that was happening is my daughter. My daughter at the time she just turned 16. And she was having, as Kelly and Michelle was kind of talking about, the womb health issues, so much so that she literally had to have a blood transfusion because she was losing so much blood and we didn't even know it. And, you know, my daughter's an athlete. She's a healthy young lady. And it was very eye-opening and devastating. And so, you know, when I heard about our products for menstruation and PMS, I said, yeah, I'm going to try it. I have no choice. I have to. So that's another reason where I was like, let's just do this. I loved the idea of, and I love essential oils, period, but I love the idea of these are made with plants. They're all put together and I don't have to think about what do I need to combine to make this work for me. Okay. The other thing is the ish works. When stuff works, all you have to do is talk about it and you're not selling it. This is what happens. This is what happens. So I thought maybe I was going to get this question, but I just wanted to give some customer testimonies based on what we're talking about. So when I talk about the PMS cramp rescue, that one, huge. So I'm having an event because I love events. They're all COVID safe, but you know, I have events. So I was having an event. My neighbor walks in and she said she was gonna bring her daughter with her. And I'm like, where's your daughter? She said, oh, she's not feeling well. I'm like, oh no, what's wrong? She says she's got really bad cramps. I said, oh, I got something for you. So I literally grabbed, because I have my tinctures and everything out for samples anyway. So I literally grabbed like a little sample cup and I put 3 drops in the cup and I send my daughter outside to go take this to my neighbor. Do you know that girl walked into my house 20 minutes later, felt better, and bought her own? The stuff works. So that's what I'm talking about. My best friend, Insomnia, crazy insomnia. She gets migraine headaches, all of that, probably based on some of the insomnia and some other things, but she was reluctant until I literally was like, here, I need you to take this, and just gave her the dream roller. I had her try some tinctures and, you know, some things, but finally when she did that dream roller, when she used that, she's like calling me the next day. She's now part of my tribe. The stuff works. That's why we're here. That's why we're sharing this with you. This is not even, you know, Jen, you talk about, I've worked in other direct sales companies and things like that. This is nothing pushy where you feel like you have to make quotas or where you feel like, you know, somebody's on top of you for some reason to make things happen. Yes, those things can happen so that people can all rise together. Absolutely. But that pushiness is not there. It's literally you kind of do what you need to do at your own pace. And literally, we're talking about Jen, the VP of, come on now, this girl's doing calls with us one-on-one to challenge us and incentivize us for meeting our goals. I'm sorry, I don't know what all direct sales companies do things like that. So that's why I'm here.
You're going to make me cry. All of you are going to make me cry. I mean, again, I did not pay Michelle any money. When she talks about incentivizing, I want to just clarify. Okay?
I didn't say that it was.
Just want to clarify. No, you didn't. But I do want to clarify for those of you watching. because we are still so new and we are a community that's thriving but building that foundation, we are able to do these special benefits and perks for our field to help challenge them. If you are one of those people that are like, I am gung-ho, I am ready to move, tell me what I got to do. Coach me here, mentor me, what do I need to do? We will help you and meet you along that journey. If you just come in and you just want to do and share the amazing products with others and just want to share those, that's fine. You know, you can do that. Our compensation plan is set up both ways, whether it's growing that community and building your tribe, or it's just sharing the amazing products. You will earn no matter what. And it's there both ways. Oh my gosh, thank you, Michelle. Here's last but not least, of course not least, Joanna. Joanna, I threw my questions away because, again, I love just you guys all talking off the cuff and sharing your passion, what brought you, some additional info that you just want to share with everyone that's watching today. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Joanna, to share your story.
Thank you. It's so awesome to watch because everyone is on the same wavelength. Like, we all are supporting one another. I mean, I think that this company is the definition of support. I've been in other direct sell companies before, any business, any company. And this has been the most supportive and the most, like, you want to get up and engage. Like, you want to do these things. So a little bit about me. I have a metaphysical company that's mind, body, spirit. And I'm also finishing school. I have 2 kids, which are being unschooled. So I'm a very, very busy all around person. I just stay busy. I have projects here and there and everything. So I love that I can go into this. When Michelle first told me about it, she just said, just look at the website, just take a look. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, I really like it. There's nothing wrong. Like, it just resonated. And so I was like, okay, that's great. When can we talk? And we talked and I'm like, great. When can I join? And then I joined, and then it was all just so effortless. And I felt like it was aligning more with my life where I wanted more just wellness all around for everybody that I was also seeing, because, you know, we talk about the mind and the mental health and spiritual and all that stuff, but there's always something that you need extra a little bit to help push you in the direction that you want to go. So in wellness, this was just right there. It's like it was just, here you go. This is the next step. So I jumped in, and I love that it's all on your own terms, because with being a busy person, and everybody has their own busyness, you get to schedule it around your life. And I know that, like, right now, for example, I'm extremely busy. Everyone knows that. Everybody, when they talk to me, they're like, we know you're busy, but, and it's only temporarily, but as soon as I finish school, it'll normalize. But I'm glad that I'm able to do this still. And I still find a way to talk to any of you guys, every day. Like, at some point we're communicating, if it's something funny or if it's something, helpful for the business, regardless, we're all there. And I don't think that you find that anywhere. Not that what I first loved about it was, let me look at the people, because I was like, let me know who I'm going to work with. So I was like, let me check that out first. And the kind of people that are here, like I said, are on the same wavelength. We want the best for people. We want the best, just overall, right? And so I think when you do network marketing and things like this, you try to be the best version of yourself, because now you're attached to a business and you want to be able to grow. And so all of this is just personal growth with a compensation plan attached to it. And it's like, you get paid every week. Oh, cool. I just got a paycheck and I didn't know what I was doing except playing on the, back office, because university, it's like, I'm not going to really work this. I got a lot to do. But then when you start going back there and you start looking at all the fun stuff and fun ways of learning, you end up going, wait a second, I really do want to do this. So the products, amazing. They all work great. I started with the PMS one, and now I don't have PMS like I used to. like, I'm like, wow, where are you? Like, I wait for my PMS to come and it just, okay. And so it's working. And then I love my dream because being metaphysical and all that, you have to analyze life and the non-physical world, right? And so when I have lucid and vivid dreams, which dream helps me do, I feel like I can interpret life so much more. Like I'm more in tune with myself. And so I use all of them. I got to wake up, I got to use daily. And then it's like the middle of the day, oh, I got to calm down. And then it's, oh, got to go to sleep. And it's like, what do I use next? So it's fun. It's supportive all around. And it helps us grow. It's just it's just all around really great. And I love that you guys push us. Like the fact that we had a one-on-one and that I had a it's like everyone has a one-on-one and like, what can we do to help? And I'm always the one helping people level up. So I love the fact that someone else is pushing me and helping me level up too. So love all of it. Oh, I have to say one more thing. I remember when I first started and I said, I want to send these samples out, but I would love to have a branded envelope. And I suggested that. And then 2 weeks later, or a week later, there's a branded envelopes. And I'm like, I thought that in the shower. And then there it is. So love that you guys implement all of our ideas and that you're there for us. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Joanna, for taking a chance to join us and help us build the community. There's so many things that you heard this evening, this afternoon, about why these wellness affiliates decided to take that chance, decided to take that leap of faith, was that divine intervention. There's so much here to be a part of. You heard about community, you heard about sisterhood, you heard about support, you heard about sharing ideas and let's run with them, see if we can make those happen. And it's just, you are considered building blocks at this moment because we are still so new. So if you're watching today and you're like, you know what, that sounds interesting. Something just sounds really fun about that. I encourage you to get with a person that invited you to this live or shared this live with you. My information is at the bottom in the ticker, at the bottom in the banner that says Jennifer J to mewellness.com. Reach out to that person, reach out to myself, reach out to one of these amazing wellness affiliates on this live that you have heard from today. We have so much more to do. And because we are still so new, those of you that get in with us are helping us build those blocks. You're helping us build for the future and build as a community to thrive for years and years to come. Because when I think about Trinity Gothrop's story and why she started this business, it's because she wanted to provide choices to women and for women to have for their families. And not only are those products that you heard about amazing products, but you also heard this opportunity. We have a school psychologist. We have somebody that's working toward their master's, somebody with their PhD. I mean, you heard it all. We have all walks of life that join us. Something brings them to us, and we hope that we resonated with you. Plus, I do want to share some secrets with all of you watching. With it being the holiday season, we have so many things coming down the pipeline in the next couple of weeks. Right now, we have our Glow 15. Glow 15 is the code that you can use at checkout if you would like to try any of our herbal face and body oils. You heard Heather talk about them and the benefits of them. So you can use that Glow 15 at checkout for $50 or more in purchases of your herbal oils. This weekend, we got some great, I can't remember what it's called. I always mess it up. Oh my gosh, hang on. I got to figure it out. I don't want to say it wrong because if anybody at the Commons is watching, they're going to be like, Jennifer, you said it around. It's for Halloween. We have all treats and no tricks. Some specials coming this weekend, which are going to be unbelievable, knocking it out of the park. Also, we have a holiday bundle coming very soon with some of our products that are really going to be beneficial during the holiday season, because we all know we got some crazy things going during the holiday season. I don't know, maybe stress and anxiety, maybe some energy and focus, maybe some flu-like symptoms, maybe some, I don't know, overeating, heartburn. So you got to stay tuned for that. And we have some great new products coming out very, very soon that are going to help in the holidays, associated maybe with gut health. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. So stay tuned for that. And again, I thank you so much for joining us today and taking the time out of your busy schedules. I hope that you learned something. I hope we piqued your interest. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you loved meeting all of our field and our wellness affiliates. There's so many other wellness affiliates that really contribute every single day to the success at Me Wellness. And we are so thankful for every single one of them. We truly appreciate them, and we love the fact that they are on this journey with us. So thank you, everyone, for joining. Have a fabulous rest of your Tuesday, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Bye.